Hi guys, so I wanted to do a video that's related to I recently did a video on weaves and wigs and what does God care about, and I've kind of wanted to do this video before, and I think I've done a video similar to this, so I put probably a link to that video I did about 2 years ago related to this, but I got inspired to kind of re-emphasize it again, especially even after reading some comments and just from things people have talked to me about and just things I've kind of realized. I realize how much we let the things, our external, define us so much that we forget that really our real person is our spirit. I always say the external can change, but what remains constant is your spirit, your real person, your true person on the inside. And because man cannot see the spirit, they only see what you're showing them presently. Whether good or bad, human beings, we can kind of put people in boxes or file them away under labels and titles. We could put labels and titles as, the girl, the skinny girl, the girl who's a little bit bigger, the girl who's tall, the outgoing friend of mine, the shy friend of mine, the accountant, the lawyer, my boss, my co-worker. And because we can't see the spirit, so we can have that tendency to put people, wrap them up with a bow and everything in a box with all the external things they've shown us as of now. I say as of now because we're such complex beings. The minute you've got a handle, or you think you've got a handle on someone, or you think you figured out this person, they'll show you another side of them that is beautiful. I believe God has put so much beauty inside of us, so much complex things inside of us. Note, I did not say complicated, because complicated kind of implies some negative. Complex, as in you uncover one layer and then there's another layer, there's another layer. Maybe that's why, I know in high school, we had that tendency to do that. There was that tendency to put people and say, that's the geek, that's the nerd, that's those are the popular ones, and those are the jocks, those are the cheerleaders. But they are so much more than just geeks and nerds and cheerleaders and the natural hair sisters and the Weaverholics sisters and the whatever you want to call it. Weaverholics, anyways. The fitness people and the stay-at-home moms and all. We're so much more than just labels and titles. Our spirit is always constant, but our external changes. Even personalities change. You discover more about your personality as the years go by. I remember there was a time when I was very quiet and shy. And if you ever told me that, Tony, do you know that you're going to be on YouTube one day and wanting to share your opinions about things, I would say, no, I don't think so. I'll probably tell you no, that will never happen. Because at that time, I definitely wasn't comfortable with the thought of sharing my opinions in a public place. Really? But all along, I say, God knew that I had it in me to do that. And there came a time when I released myself to express that side of me. But if I had not released myself to express that side of me, and I thought, oh my goodness, people always knew me as a quiet, shy one. What will they think if I break out and start saying my opinions on YouTube? I will never discover that I actually do enjoy doing this. That's why I always say, allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to show forth all your complex personality, all your complex career life skills, hair styles, styles. Sometimes we have shown people a personality for so long that they've known us with that personality, that if we get to the point when we say, oh wow, I want to show forth another side of my personality, sometimes if we're not careful, we could restrict ourselves and think, oh my gosh, I don't want people to look at me strange because I've always been the outgoing one. And then sometimes some people feel that they need to constantly live up to what they've shown people. If you're this person who's always been the fashionista and you're always happy together when it comes to style, you could think, maybe you have those days when no style is coming to your brain cells, okay? For some reason you look in your closet and you ain't finding something quite so trendy. But then you're so scared about getting out of the house because, I always look trendy. I'm the girl who's always stylish. And, sometimes people want to live up to the external thing they've shown people so much that I say, you know what, if you have those days when you want to show something different, or you want to be different, or you want to show another side of your personality, or you want to show another side of your style, or you just don't have style that day, or you want to do another kind of hairstyle, you know what I'm saying? It's okay, because you know what makes you you? You know what is constant? You. You are not your hair. You're not your weight. You're not your career. You are simply you. What is constant is you. What defines you is you. And I pray that you are blessed with people in your life that will allow you to discover all the beauty inside of you and not restrict you to a box and a label where you feel that you have to constantly live up to. So if you have those days when you just not feeling it and you want to try something new, they'll be there to support you, and they'll still look at you lovingly because they realize what makes you you is you. I like to use the example of my family, of when I think about my parents, my mom or my dad. If my dad or my mom, if my mom, for instance, has a different hairstyle on, maybe at first, because I've always seen her with a certain kind of hairstyle, maybe at first it would take adjusting. Because I say, whenever you surprise people, when you do something different, people always have to adjust their lenses and get used to seeing you in a different light. And that's okay. But maybe it will take me a little bit of adjustment. But you know what? It won't change how I feel about my mom. Because I know what makes my mom mom. Is the fact that she's my mom. And she's simply my mom. Whether her hairstyle changed that day, whether her style changed that day, whether she switched careers, whether she suddenly is showing forth another beautiful side of her personality I never knew she had before. I remember when I discovered that my mom used to write a lot of, she used to write a lot of things. I didn't know that. I just knew my mom was my mom. But I said, wow. the things we don't know about people. And I think sometimes what is amazing is the fact that I think sometimes it takes a lot of brain cells to wrap your mind around the fact that this person that you see in this light one day has another side to them. And then another day they have another side to them. They have so many different sides to them. You know, the boss you see every day and you see them in the work mode. One day you get to spend time with them and discover, oh my gosh, they love to bake. They love to ski. In fact, they love going to watch plays. And they love their kids. And they're very caring towards their family members and their friends. And they have a heart for helping people out. But you didn't see all those sides. You know, I'm not quick to put people under the labels of what they've shown me so far, because I see the minute I want to wrap people up and say, okay, they're the outgoing one, and put them under the outgoing label and file them away under the outgoing file, I discover another beautiful side of them. I discover another aspect of them. I discover that this person is outgoing, loves to read a book sometimes and just be by themselves. I always call myself a hodgepodge of different things. Because over the years I have changed so much. I've learned so much about my personality. I've changed many things about myself. I've discovered so much about myself. And I always say God knew all along. Now, the things that are part of me are definitely, I say, you know, I'm not talking about nasty things, because God does not put nastiness inside of us, okay? I'm talking about the good things, okay? But you know, like I said, there was a time I was very shy and quiet. And now I have this outgoing side. My friends who know me as the outgoing one never knew me when I was shy and quiet. So if they happen to meet me on a day when I'm very quiet, they might think, what's up with Toyin? Why is she quiet? But I know that I have that side in me, because I used to be that side for so many years. Okay? And I can be very outgoing. But I also love to have times when I'm literally at home by myself reading books. I'm such a bookworm, I call myself. But I embrace all of me, because I realize I'm such a complex being. I'm discovering every day more about myself. And every day people discover more about themselves. Sometimes we want to put people in labels, in boxes, file them away under titles. But people don't even know all of what's inside of them. God does. But what makes them them, and what is constant, is their spirit and the fact that they are simply themselves. What makes you you? You. You know, there's some people who they want to try something new. They want to show forth another personality side of themselves. They want to, maybe you want to do the big chop, cut off all your hair. Maybe you want to even color your hair. Maybe you want to try some protective styling. Maybe you want to change up your style. Okay? Maybe you want to even go without makeup. Feel free to do all those things. Feel free. Don't limit yourself. Don't stop yourself from doing all those things because, oh, I don't know, people know me in a certain way. I always say this. People really love you and care about you. Will allow you to express the different sides of yourself. And if they don't understand what's going on with you, it's good to communicate and let them know. Okay, I just want to try this career move. I just want to try this different thing. I just want to try this different hairstyle. Communication is the key. You communicate, and people who love and support you will fall in line because they realize what makes you you is you. And the thing about it is, don't let anyone any situation cause you to limit yourself from finding out more about who you are. Okay? And the thing is, I believe that when you're trying something new or doing something different, if you're confident in who you are and the fact that what makes you you is you, people fall in line because they realize, that's still my friend, that's still my mom, that's still my dad. Maybe they're looking different, maybe they suddenly have a personality side of them that never knew they had. But that's still my mom, that's still my dad, that's still my girlfriend, that's still my boyfriend, that's still my friend. That's still my teacher. Okay? And maybe that's why I'm not a fan of stereotypes. I always say stereotypes are a lazy way of getting to know people. Because the stereotype kind of files people underneath these labels and titles that are already set forth in society, and you're not getting to know people based on putting time and energy into knowing them. You just filing them away underneath a label, a title, and characteristics that society have kind of put down underneath that label and title, so you don't have to really get to know this person. Because when you get to know a person and spend time with a person, you start discovering more about them than you thought before. And what's even more, people have not discovered all of who they are. Remember, my friend always said, sometimes we're so quick to say, oh, that's not me, oh, I don't like that, and we haven't even tried it. I'm not saying try everything now. There's some things you just need to not be going into, especially things that are going against God's best for you. But the thing is, the minute as fast as I say, oh my goodness, no, I don't think I'm good with sports, I might just pick up a ball one day and find out, oh shucks, you know what, when I shoot that ball, it went right in. Maybe I do have that skill. Oh shucks, when I acted in that play, I was pretty good. Well, maybe I do have that side of me. And I think sometimes external things can cause us to discover more about ourselves. There's sometimes when some people, let's say you've been in an industry for so long and you find yourself suddenly out of a job. Then you suddenly discover that you had a skill or hidden talent you didn't know about, that you turned into a business. Wow, you never knew that before. But it was all inside of you, waiting to come out. So the whole point of this video is to say, embrace all of you and know that your external, even things you're showing people right now, could change, and it's okay if it changes for the better. Of course, it's okay if it changes, because what makes you you is not your hair, it's not your career, it's not your style, it's not your personality that you're showing forth right now. It's simply what makes you you is simply you. What makes me me? Simply me. You define yourself. God defines you because He knows everything He put inside of you. But you define yourself. You make you you. What makes you you? You. And I pray you're blessed with people that will support you in your journey of discovering who you are. And don't ever let any fear stop you from trying something new, from discovering another aspect of your personality, of your style, of your hair, of your career. Don't let fear stop you. Communicate with the people who care about you, so they can even understand the changes you're going through or what's going on. I know that the people who love and support you and who will be in your life will love and support you all the time, through the different external changes, through the different discovering of yourself, of the different sides of yourself, because they know and they love you for you. What makes you you is you. And even if something's going on with yourself right now that you're not confident about, or something's going on with your body that you're not loving, I pray for healing, yes. And I pray that God will heal you and everything. But I want you to know that you are still you. You're still very much loved by God. And you're still you. What makes you you is you. I love you guys. And have a good day. Bye.